The human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organs. It enables us to see the wonderful world and the colors around us. Our earth is so beautiful and colorful. But there are many unfortunate people who can see and enjoy the colors of the world. This is all because of defects in their eyes. Let's go to see what actually happens. These are the topics will be covered during the session. Introduction, human eye working, power of accommodation, defects of vision, such as myopia or nearsightedness, hypermetropia or farsightedness, and presbyopia. Let's learn about the human eye. The human eye is like a camera. Its lens system forms an image on a light-sensitive screen called retina. The eyeball is almost spherical in shape with a diameter of about 2.3 centimeter. Light enters the eye through a transparent membrane called cornea. Most of the refraction for the light rays entering the eye occurs at the outer surface of the cornea. The crystalline lens merely provides the finer adjustment of focal length required to focus object at different distances on the retina. Behind the cornea, there is a muscular diaphragm called iris, which has an opening called pupil. The pupil controls the amount of light entering the eye. The eye lens helps to focus the image of objects on the retina. The ciliary muscles helps to change the curvature of the lens and to change its focal length. This is how the normal eye works. As you can see here, light enters through the cornea and the image is formed on a light-sensitive screen called retina. Let us learn about the working of the eye. The eye lens forms a real inverted image of the object on the retina. The retina is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light-sensitive cells. The light-sensitive cells get activated upon illumination and generate electrical signals are carried by the optic nerves to the brain. The brain processes the information and sends the message to the eye, and then we see the object. As you can see here, the light enters through cornea and forms an inverted image on the retina. The light sensitive cells get activated and generate electrical signals. These electrical signals are then carried by optic nerves to the brain. This is how the eye works. Next is power of accommodation. What is that? The eye lens is composed of a fibrous jelly-like material. Its curvature and focal length can be modified to some extent by ciliary muscles. The ability of the eye lens to change its focal length is called power of accommodation. As you can see in this video, the ciliary muscle can change its focal length and curvature to some extent. Look at this, how it changes its curvature and focal length. Let us consider two scenarios here. when the eyes are looking at distant objects, when the eyes are looking at nearby objects, what happens? The ciliary muscles are relaxed. The ciliary muscles are contracted. These pull the eye ligaments tightly. Due to this, the eye ligaments loose. Due to this, eye becomes stretched and become thin, as you can see in this diagram. Eye lens becomes thick and we are able to see near objects. So the focal length increases. The focal length decreases. Try to read a printed page by holding it very close to your eyes. What do you feel? I can feel that the image being blurred, or I can feel strain in the eye. In order to see an object comfortably and distinctly, what you can do is just slowly move the object away from the eye. At somewhere a point, you can see the image very clearly and comfortably. If you measure that distance, you can see that the distance is about 25 centimeters. That means to see an object comfortably and distinctly, you must hold it at about 25 centimeters from the eyes. So what is the difference between far point and near point? The farthest distance up to which the eye can see objects clearly is called the far point of the eye. Normally, it is between 25 centimeters and infinity. So what is a near point? The minimum distance at which the eye can see objects clearly is called near point or least distance of distinct vision. For a normal eye, it is about 25 centimeters. So what is a cataract eye? You might have heard that people are having cataract eyes. What is that? Sometimes the crystalline lens of people at old age becomes milky and cloudy. This condition is called cataract. This causes partial or complete loss of vision. So it is possible to restore vision through a cataract surgery. Sometimes the eye may gradually lose its power of accommodation. In such conditions, the person cannot see the object distinctly or comfortably. The vision becomes blurred due to the refractive defects of the eye. There are mainly three common refractive defects of vision. These are myopia or nearsightedness, hypermetropia or farsightedness, and presbyopia. These defects can be corrected by the use of suitable spherical lenses. We discuss these defects and their corrections now. What is myopia? Myopia is a defect of vision in which a person can see nearby objects clearly, but he cannot see distant objects clearly. Why is that? Because the image is formed in front of the retina and not at the retina itself. As you can see in this video, the image is formed at somewhere here. Such a person with this defect has the far point nearer than infinity. Such a person may see clearly up to a distance of few meters. This may be due to excessive curvature of the eye lens and elongation of the eyeball. A concave lens of suitable power will bring the image back onto the retina, and thus the defect is corrected. Next is hypermetropia or farsightedness. What is that? Hypermetropia is a defect of vision in which a person can see distant objects clearly but cannot see nearby objects clearly. As you can see here, the image is formed behind the retina, not at the retina itself. This can be corrected using convex lens. The near point for the person is farther away from the normal near point, that is 25 centimeter. Such a person has to keep a reading material much beyond 25 centimeter from the eye for comfortable reading. This may be due to the focal length of the eye lens is too long. The eyeball has become too small. This can be corrected using a converging lens or a convex lens. Eyeglasses with converging lens provide the additional focusing power required to forming an image on the retina itself. Next is presbyopia. The power of accommodation of the eye usually decreases with aging. That is a defect of vision in all people in which they are not able to see nearby objects clearly due to the increase in the distance of near point. This is due to a decrease in the flexibility of the eyelids. It can be corrected using suitable convex lens. Sometimes a person may suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia. That means they are not able to see both nearby and distant objects clearly. So it can be corrected using bifocal lenses consisting of both concave and convex lenses. The upper part is concave for correction of distant vision, and the lower part is convex for correction of near vision. These days, it is possible to correct the refractive defects with contact lenses or through surgical interventions. So what you have learned? The ability of the eyes to adjust its focal length, we call it as power of accommodation. The smallest distance at which the eye can see objects clearly without strain is called the least distance of distinct vision, or the near point of the eye. For a young adult, it is about 25 centimeter. The common refractive defects of vision include myopia, hypermetropia, and presbyopia. Myopia is also known as short-sightedness, is corrected by using a concave lens. Hypermetropia is farsightedness, is corrected by using a convex lens of suitable power. Presbyopia is the eye lost its power of accommodation at old age. I hope you understand the concept clearly. Thanks for watching.